Hello all, welcome to my channel. So I hope everybody are doing good. So let's jump into the video now. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate one of the important project that is nothing but AWS CloudTrail and tampering detection while we use the automated incident response architecture. So as the name suggests, right, this is also a kind of a security project we are going to implement in the AWS. So the different kinds of services what we are going to use is like if you can see the architecture diagram. I'm using the SCP, the service control policies, AWS CloudTrail, Amazon EventBridge, AWS Lambda, and SNS topic in order to send the notification. So this is a kind of a security project where the architecture involves. If you see this flow, right, this is the architecture. Actually, we are going to create one compromised user saying that this user sets credentials, that is the I am credentials are been stolen. So somebody has gained access to his secret key. Okay, secret key and the password, so that they are going to tamper the CloudTrail. Now, what is a CloudTrail and what is a service control policy? What is EventBridge, Lambda, SNS, and all those things? I will explain it. But if you want to get more hands-on organizational units, AWS organizational units, SCPs, and how the SSO sign-in happens, and all those while creating the organization units, and how to associate SCPs and all those I have done in my previous video. Please check my previous video, which is nothing but the multi-account strategy, how we were going to deploy in the AWS cloud with help of multi-accounts as well as the security aspect of it. So now in this video, I'm going to just list out what is the CloudTrail and what is service control policy in a overview kind of thing. So if you want to get details about it, just follow my previous video. Now in this project, right, we are going to, as I said before, I am going to create one I am local user, and that user is going to tamper the CloudTrail. Tamper in the sense he is going to try to deactivate the CloudTrail by stopping it. Either he wants to stop the log or he wants to delete the trail. So this is the kind of service control policy what we associated with the organization unit. One of the organization unit I have created, for example, if you check my previous video, right, I have created three accounts, organization units, which we call yeah, three organization units, and each has one of the account, like the root accounts, and several of the IAM users. Okay, so for example, I created the production, right, production account, next security account, and also I created the one of the management account. So management account is already created. So these are the different kinds of accounts I created, organization units, and inside that I have created some of the users also. So what we are going to do is we are going to use here entirely a production account. Okay, just for simplicity's sake, we are going to use the production account, and we are going to create the local IAM user in the production account, as well as CloudTrail, EventBridge, Lambda, SNS, everything we are going to create in this complete production account. Now, as I have told you, right, we are going to follow this three-phase implementation. So in the first phase, what we are going to do is preventive controls. Preventive controls in the sense, if you can see this diagram, we are going to set some instructions saying that nobody in the organization cannot delete or stop the CloudTrail, because CloudTrail is a organization wide. It's going to track the record. It's going to record all the API calls whichever made by either user or services. So it's going to keep a record of all the API calls. Now we are going to associate a service control policy to the organization wide, saying that nobody can delete the CloudTrail or he can stop the CloudTrail logging. So this is the first phase where we are going to implement preventive control. Next, what will happen if if some malicious activity has been detected? So with the help of CloudTrail logs, we are going to detect this activity, and also we are going to deploy it to the we are going to connect it to the Amazon EventBridge. Amazon EventBridge, as the definition suggests, right, it is like a serverless event bus services that connects applications. So here we are going to connect two applications. That is nothing but we are going to trigger AWS Lambda whenever there is a response, whenever there is a CloudTrail tampering happening. That is going to trigger the this AWS event bridge, and event bridge is going to trigger AWS Lambda function. Now for the event bridge, we are going to write the specific rule set. So this is the rule what we are going to write here. So whenever there is a API call uh, made to the CloudTrail, saying that in order to stop or delete the trail. So if somebody makes this API call saying that he needs to stop the trail or he needs to delete the trail, it's going to generate an alert. Okay, it's going to generate an alert, and that alert is going to trigger the event bridge. Now event bridge again triggers the Lambda function, and it's going to extract the events, like who is the user who triggered the malicious activity and his IP address. Everything is going to be noted down. With the help, it's going to extract, the Lambda function is going to extract that information from the API call, and it's going to generate one SNS alert saying to the SOC team, saying that with all the relevant information. For example, who is the person who tried to tamper the CloudTrail, as well as who tried to send the from where he is originating, like the IP address. So this is the overview of the architecture. Now if you take the second, this is the second phase and this is the third phase. So triggering the AWS Lambda and sending the SNS alert. Now so far this is the architecture. So as and we go and implement the architecture, it will be easy for us, but I would suggest you to please watch the earlier video, which contains all the organization units, creation of organization units, creation of accounts, creation of users, and all those things, so that it will be easy to understand this video. So now I am into my AWS console. Let me open the AWS organizations. So what are the organizational units, and what are the units I have created here? Let me list it out. So if you see, right, I have created three organizational units: security OU, workloads OU, and the management. That is by default. So here also I have created some accounts like log, archive, security account, dev account, production account. Now if you want more clarity about how to create organization units, how to create accounts, user, and add them to the respective things, please watch my previous video. This is security lab, a multi-account project, where you will get more clarity on the accounts creation and etc. So now let's jump into the configuration part. So let me take the production account, and let me create one user in the production account, saying that this user has the administrative privilege to log into the production account. So as it's a general practice not to use a root account to log into the organizational unit account, we use a kind of user where he has a privilege of administrator to log into the production account. So I'm creating a SSO user here. I'm using one I'm naming it as a prod user or a prod admin, and now I'm giving one email address. This will act as a federated user because I'm using a Gmail ID. So this will have the temporary SSO credentials and log into the production account, because we are going to associate this user to the production account. So I am using one Gmail ID here. So groups you can leave it as default and you can review and create. So this user has been created and you'll get a notification in your Gmail for the access link, as well as you need to create a password for that, as well as you have to associate MFA to it so that you can log into the account. So I have got an invitation to my Gmail. Now I am going to accept that invitation. So you have to initially first accept the invitation and you have to create your own password as well as associate it with the MFA. The first time I'm logging in. So first time it will ask to create a MFA. So I'm using Authenticator app and you need to give the code. So now I configured the MFA and I'm able to log into the account. So this is a SSO user. He has a temporary credentials to log into the account where he is associated with. So currently he is not associated with any of the account. That is the reason it is not showing as accounts are showing as empty. Now we'll associate him to the production account. So I am in my I am identity center. Now I'm going to navigate to production account and then I'll associate the prod admin user. So just click on next and you have to give the administrator access. This is nothing but the permission set. If you want more information about permission sets and all, please watch my previous video. So now you can refresh the right side. I have opened the prod admin user. So the associated account is listed out here. Now I can log into the production account. So now I logged into the production account using a prod admin who is an administrator. So instead of using the root account of the production account, I am using a administrator access for a certain user. So now let me log into my management console on the left side. This is on the right side is a production account, whereas on the left side it's a my management console. Now I'm going to configure the CloudTrail. So CloudTrail is nothing but the centralized logging capability or whatever the API calls made to the account by a resource or by any services is logged into the CloudTrail. So it keeps a track of all the API calls. So I'm creating one trail here. So usually CloudTrail is configured from the global perspective through the management console. So you can see right now it started logging in here and we can check the location where the logs are going to be stored. It's like an S3 bucket will be automatically created and the policy will be pushed to the S3 bucket. So if you can see right, this is the S3 bucket which has been created by the CloudTrail. So this is the bucket. Now, if you want, you can use this bucket, or else you can create one more bucket and use your own bucket, but provided the policy should be pushed to the S3 bucket. So there is no logging happened yet. So we'll wait for some time. The logging will happen here. So you can see that the multi-region trail is yes. Apply trail to all organizational accounts that we have to enable here. So this is using then existing S3 bucket. If you want, you can create one more S3 bucket. So let us create one more new S3 bucket, because I already created CloudTrail. It is using the existing bucket here. So let me delete this bucket later, and let us for now create a new bucket here. So this will create one more S3 bucket, and it will push the bucket policy to the S3 bucket which has been newly created. So as well, you can enable the for all accounts in my organization, so that all the accounts logging will be taking place with the help of CloudTrail using the, and that is pushed to the S3 bucket. So make sure that everything is happening in the same region. So you can see, right, this is a new bucket which has been created. You can see, right, the bottom one, which is the new bucket which has been created. You can just navigate to the files if any logging has happened. So you can see the logging is already started. Yeah, these are some of the logs which has been generated. So now our CloudTrail configuration is completed. Now we are going to head on to the production unit. So here you can see, right, the CloudTrail is enabled here also, because it is organization wide, and also we are logging in for every account. So here the logging already started here. So CloudTrail is enabled in the production account also. So you can see, right, event history, all the logs has been already generating. So these are some of the logs, and the policy and event record, what has been the API calls, what has been made to the services, everything is been logged here. So this can be used for analysis purposes, and also to trigger the guardrail and security hub. So now let's create a simple notification service. We'll create one SNS topic, so that whenever there is an activity of deleting the CloudTrail, that is going to trigger a alarm for the SOC team through SNS notification. So let us create one SNS topic here. Here you can select the standard one, and provided you have to give your Gmail account here, or any of the email account you can give, so that the notification gets pushed to the your email. So you can create one subscription here and give your email address, so that the notification will be sent to your email. I am giving some email here. This is for the testing purposes, so I have given the same email ID for which I have given the user email ID, and the notification email is the same. So you have to accept the notification here, then only the subscription gets active and you can receive the further notifications. So now let's jump into creation of the Lambda function. The Lambda function is responsible for sending the notification to the SOC team whenever it is triggered by an event bridge. So let's create the Lambda function first. You can select any of the name here. Select Python version 3.11 and you can create a function. The function has been created. Now let's configure the function, like we'll change the execution time. We'll increase the time limit to, for example, 15 seconds. Let's go to the configuration tab. Save the settings. Now you have to enhance the execution role of Lambda, saying that it has to trigger the SNS topic. That's the reason we have to give the permission to trigger the SNS topic by including the permission. So just attach the policy, select SNS topic here, give all the permissions. Now the execution role has the SNS topic permissions also. Now you can just copy paste the code here. The code I will be providing in the GitHub repository. It's a simple code which will trigger the SNS topic whenever the that Lambda function is got triggered. So you can see this code here. Okay, let me explain the Lambda function to you. So this is the starting of the Lambda function, like we are importing the JSON library and also the Boto3 library, because Python directly doesn't talk to AWS. We need the Boto3 SDK. So after importing that, this is like a we are initializing the client object, the SNS client object we are initializing with the help of some variable. Okay, so now we are and the next step is like topic area. We are taking some variable after creating the SNS topic, right? We will be having this ARN, so we are going to paste that ARN here into a variable. Now next one is this is the starting of the Lambda function. This is the entry point where it will the Lambda handler is been called after it event gets triggered. So this event, right, this event is the starting of the Lambda. This event comes from the EventBridge. If you see the flow, right, whenever there is a client CloudTrail event, there is an the EventBridge will be get triggered as an input. We are giving the input to the EventBridge. We are giving this as a CloudTrail event. So after the EventBridge triggers the Lambda function, now the event has the CloudTrail API event. So from there we are going to extract some information. So this is the starting point of the Lambda. Then we are going to initialize one variable here to get the details of the API. So here we are going to extract the username as source IP or else written as unknown. So here we are going to extract the username and source IP also from where the API call has been made. Here we are printing some messages saying that the CloudTrail tampering has been attempted and it is detected. So here we are going to extract the username and also event name. Event name can be like he is trying to stop the logging, or he is trying to delete the events. So this is the source IP from where the API call has been made. Also we are going to capture it, and the Lambda function is going to call the SNS API here with the help of this function. So here what we are going to do, here we are going to just print the email heading as saying that AWS alert and CloudTrail tampering event has been occurred. So we are returning the alert send message again. So this is the summary of the Lambda function which we are going to use in our lab. So we need to change the ARN of the topic ARN variable here. But before that, we need to create one SNS topic, so that we already created one SNS topic. So that SNS topic ARN we're going to copy paste here. Let me open the SNS topic here. So copy this ARN. And you can paste in the topic ARN variable. Now you can copy this code and paste it in the Lambda function. Now you can deploy the function. So we need to test this function whether it is working or not. So for that we'll send some JSON payload as a test vector, and we can test this function whether it is triggering the SNS topic or not. So let us create a test event and copy the test JSON. That also I'll be providing in my GitHub repository. So this is a test function. What we are going to send it as a JSON to the Lambda function. You can just now test the function. So the Lambda execution got successful, and it is returning the alert sent message here. Now you can check your email whether any email got triggered through SNS topic or not. So you can see, right, there is a notification sent saying that it has captured the stop logging event, and the user is anonymous user, and the IP also it is throwing. So our Lambda function so far is working fine. So now at the final stage, we are going to bind our pieces together. That is the Lambda function, EventBridge, and the CloudTrail. So let's create the EventBridge. So everything you have to make sure that you are creating in the production account. Any of the account you can take, but all should be in the same account. So let's create an event. So here there are two things here you need to configure. One is triggering events and the targets. The targets will be obviously our Lambda function, and the triggering events will be like API call, which is made from the CloudTrail. So let us search for that event. You can select the API. You can just type in the API, AWS API via CloudTrail. You can just drag this function and drop it in the triggering events. So triggering events is configured now. Now you can select the event pattern, like on what pattern you need to trigger this function. This will tweak it a little bit. So this code also I'm going to provide in the GitHub repository. So this is we tweaked it according to our CloudTrail event. So we can save this event pattern. You can just read this warning message. So you can accept it and just overwrite it. So now we have to configure the target. Target is nothing but our Lambda function. Just click on the target and you can drop the Lambda function and select our Lambda function which we created earlier. Click on the configure and give some name here and hit on create. Now the event has been created. Now we are going to simulate the attack, like we will create one local IAM user and simulate the concept of tampering the CloudTrail, like deleting it or like stopping it. So now I wanted to show you the service control policy, what we've been attached to the organization wide. So if you want to get more clarity, you can please watch my earlier video where I showed you how to create the service control policy and also attaching to the CloudTrail. So this is the deny CloudTrail disable service control policy, which is been acquainted with the complete organization wide, so that anybody from any of the account cannot delete or tamper the CloudTrail. So this has been associated to organization wide and it is applicable to all the accounts and organization units also. So this is usually done in the with respect to the management console. Now let's create one IAM user. So on the right side, I'm logged in as a production account and I am trying to create a local IAM user. So already as a user is been created, let's delete this user and create a new user. So the key is already been attached. Let us detach the access key and then we can delete it. So let's create another user. So we'll create one user here. Now we'll associate one policy to him saying that is able to tamper the CloudTrail. He can delete or he can stop the logging. But whereas at the enterprise level or the organization level, the service control policy takes into picture, and it is like a global deny. Whereas for the user perspective, he can attempt to delete the trail, or else he can stop the logging. So we have created one custom policy here. Now we'll associate the policy to the user. So we attach the policy to compromised user. Now we'll trigger the API call saying that we need to tamper the CloudTrail, like deleting it or like stop the logging. So for that, before that, we are going to trigger that attack from the CLI. That's the reason we will be creating some access key and secret password. So let's create one secret access key and password for the compromised user. So let us now connect to the AWS CLI and just trigger the tampering event. So we are trying to list the buckets. After connecting to the CLI, it is throwing error because there are no because this compromised user doesn't have the permission to create an S3 bucket, because he doesn't have we did not give any permissions to him. So let us now trigger the attack. So we are trying to stop logging. Let's see. So an error has occurred. So this has called triggered an API. So now you check. Now you can check the mail. So we have got the mail saying that the notification has been sent to the SNS topic by the Lambda regarding the tampering of the CloudTrail. So now we are able to successfully trigger the attack, and also we have been able to trigger the notification through Lambda function to the SOC team, and they can take it further. So that's all, folks. We have come to the end of the project. So if you find this project useful in any way, or you're getting any information, valuable information from this project, please do subscribe to my channel to view more and more security or AWS related projects along with DevOps projects. Thank you all for your time. We'll catch up in the next video. Thank you.